Welcome back everybody into another daily recap. Today is the 17th of November and we're going to look at gold, Bitcoin and GJ as always. The market is still not closed, of course, it's 1 hour and a half left, but we're going to do a recap of what happened today anyway. So on gold, what we were looking for here was either a bounce, especially from 1855.5, and we actually got 1852 as a so this is 1855.5. When I did the analysis, we were around here, so we were looking for buys above this level. As you can see, no sell was not even possible because of the price action. We only played the buys from 1855 till 1867 PSA. As you can see, after a nice bullish up until 1864, doing in New York was really choppy, was a messy price action. As you can see, price bounced from this level. As you can see, as well, I don't know if it was 1864 was the price point. The price 1864, yes, around here was the price point of interest for further buys, and that was it. Of course, if it went above, I was looking for also a rejection over there. So we're going to see here. This is the 1 minute time frame. Let me just hide those. Okay, we're going to see a recap. A recap of the price action on the 1 minute, and after that we're going to see in details on like we usually do. So as you can see, this is London Open. This is London Open. We had a first bounce of these previous highs, and London Open giving us a further entry. I was looking for a setup here with only 5 pips of drawdown. Was like before, 20 minutes before London Open. Was exactly what candle was it? No, not this one. I don't remember exactly which one was it, but I was looking for a candle setup that I showed you for further buys above. As you can see, we are above the level and we are retesting this. Maybe it was here. I think it was here, yeah. Retesting those previous lows, those previous highs on the left hand side. And as you can see, the bullish trend is continuing, is keep going. We are making new higher highs, new higher lows, new higher high, new higher low, exactly at this previous PSA, exactly around this previous PSA. And as you can see, we reached 1861.5 pretty easily. Then we have a deeper pullback. As you can see, first we had a bounce out of this level. I was not trading, but this candle setup, I would have taken it, would have given me like 10 12 pips, sorry, not a lot. Probably going out after seeing multiple rejections, probably here, getting out of it or at break even. What you see is that still, now this is not a specific PSA, only if you had this previous low in mind, then you can see this candle setup playing out. As you can see, this one was the first one that I was talking about, 12 13 pips. This one is really just based on this recent PSA, because yes, you can say, yeah, reacted here, but it's not a price level, doesn't matter. It reacted, made a double bottom because it reacted the same level as before, made a double bottom, very aggressive entry, and already 20 pips. And we're going to see third, oof, and you get stopped out. That's why I said that the price action after a nice move, because I remember it was very, very messy. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, if you had, let's see, if you had 15 pips, even with 10 pips, it would still be good. But this price action was not good. Only if you stepped away from the computer for this like 3, 5, 7, 8 minutes, then would be fine, because you also identify that the price was rejecting again this PSA, and then you continue up in total of 40 plus pips. But anyway, if you were in the chart in this moment, it was not pretty. Now you see that you have this is not a line, this is cannot be a line, this is an area where price is supposed to react. So now we are approaching New York. We are a few hours before New York. I don't remember if I was looking at any setup here. I think no. Okay, pre-New York. First tap of those previous lows. And we are now in New York. New York open makes a lower wick. We are always staying above this order block being created, but very, very aggressive entry. No real entry here, unless you entered here. You had like a 10 pips drawdown, but then still it's 30 pips up. The nice entry would have been here, 6-7 pips drawdown, and already 25 pips up for the candle setup that we usually trade. But as you can see, it was very, very messy, very, very choppy as a price action. Bouncing again from here, as you can see, you have these. That is engulfing the previous one. It's 20 pips easily with even 10 pips stop loss is perfectly fine, or if you want to be safe, 15 pips, 10 pips. Another bounce. This was another confirmation. This is what I was also looking at. I mean, you have this PSA, you see this when the price is compressing, there's a contraction here. So we had a breakout, and then this candle setup I was looking. Okay. Always 10 pips, we give 10 pips, and you have 18, 28, at least 30 pips, 40 pips. Of course, your full take profit is 45 over there, but 30 pips is usually is your partial. Makes another nice candle. As you can see here, it goes to 30, 38, then a huge rejection. That's what I didn't like. Every time we made new highs, there were strong rejection through the day. If you remember here, look at this breakout, look here. Every time, look at the sellers, how strong they've been all day. And I didn't like it today, for buys especially. So yeah, as you can see, look how strong the sellers were, and look where they reacted. This exact same. I mean, if I do like this, it's the same area as before. breaking again above the key level. I don't know if we have an entry here. Okay, target at least those previous highs. I don't know if it goes, actually. Yeah, here we are 27 pips, so you can even take in partials and let the rest run risk-free. And you get to the take profit. Look how nice it was, really nice. I didn't know, I was just trading the setup. It actually went also to 45, which is the 3 to 1. This is all if I used 10 pips, which was nice and deep. It would have been a 4, more than 4 risk to reward ratio. Actually, well, it was very, very good. And after that, some rejection. Look at these candles. Reacting at the same PSA. But also the cells were not that clean, as you can see. And that's it. Nice scalp, nice setup that I saw. I actually didn't know on the 1 minute how this price action was because I was not in the chart. Really, really nice to see the setup playing out. Also, this one would be much nicer. Very, very good. Okay, let's jump on Bitcoin. Bitcoin was really good today. I don't have the arrows anymore. Let me just find them out. The analysis. There you go. Center from the morning. As you can see, we were looking at scalping between this range. We were aware of this PSA at 60, okay, for sells, and after a dip below from 59 at buys. As you can see, this was the morning. We went to 60k and we had the sells, aggressive sells till 58, 200 pips, and then the buys as well from this PSA again to 67.50. So the same. So this was pre-analysis, but we're going to see this area for sells, especially the PPLs. This area for sells, 60 to 50, 60 flat, and these areas for buys, which, as you can see, they cause some reaction. Okay. First tap of 60k, first attempt to break, failing to break. Yeah, the point of sells is that yes, you have the main bias, but you don't know where and when it will break. So now what you can see is that, okay, I'm looking for, now I see sellers pressure. I can also see here, I see seller pressure. I want first price to break below here, and then possibly with a retest, and then going below for sells. Let's see, this candle was not bad, but we are still, as you can see, we had a huge rejection of this level, so not really confident in entering. Let's see. Okay. top week, and then if it was in the last few seconds, it also might be a nice trade setup. Let's see if it is good. 15 pips. The point is that we are at the PPL, so I don't really like it. 15 pips is wide. Let's see if we get to 45 already here, or we get stopped out before. This is a very high risk. Okay, I want this candle to close. Not 30, okay, to close very bearish, to have further confirmation of sells. Okay, and we get to the take profit. Probably in live I would have been, if I get the 30 pips with the spread, should be good. After that we get stopped out at break even, so there's no, let's say we get there and that's it. Over there. Okay, very nice. Candle setup with the confirmations. Then here we see price breaking again. We want a retest of the PPL and then continuation down. We don't have, we have actually a double bottom. But we have multiple rejections, no clear entry. Unless maybe this one. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Okay. Yeah, I think it would have been stopped out. 3 pips, yeah, 4 pips. Probably would have been stopped out as an entry. Because we are in the middle of the range, the middle of the order block. And you can see very high volatility, 70 pips, and we're grabbing liquidity. Now this was very fast. We are grabbing liquidity exactly at those previous lows. We are even below 58. We are at 58,500. As you can see, the candles close and it's a lower wick. Very aggressive here. Of course, I know that it's going to skyrocket. This is a very high risk, high reward entry. I'm not gonna lie. It's very 15 pips was right at the PPL. And with these candles, I don't think it was a nice and easy trade. Of course, now it will go in one minute. You get your 45 pips. That's it. As you can see, it was a really high risk, high reward. Let's see if we have any further confirmation of the buys. I mean, we have still a lot of range. Too big, these candles, in my opinion, too big to trade. This one is a nice one. This is the same candle setup that I use here. So actually, I don't know if it's going to be in profit or not. But this previous candle is very nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, candle close, very nice. As you can see, we are not taking sells yet because it's the first tap of sells. I mean, it's not like here we had multiple confirmation of sells. This will be the first tap, and it's not a good idea, especially if we already played the sells. It's just a guessing game of the range. If we enter at the candle close, we have 15 pips is below here. As you can see, 45 pips is very small range because those candles are very huge. So here, okay, yeah, in this case you just get to TP pretty easily. But this candle is liquidity grab, and then in the last seconds, especially if you have this price, this PSA charted up, is a really good idea. And then we can monitor there. We start seeing here a sort of reaction, possible rejection. But okay, let's see if we are looking for buys above 6,500. The problem is that we have a huge PSA on the left hand side. Let's see as a scalp if it gave something. Yeah. There you go. 45 pips. No, multiple rejections. You probably get out here, or now with a small loss, because you never got to 30 pips, right? Yeah, 25. Yeah, this is going to, you get out probably when you see this candle. So basically a break even, because you see too much rejection here, too much. And if your price is going up, then it's going to give you another setup. Let's see. Oops. Let's see if it goes. I think yes. Okay, so this is it went to 30 pips, but look what I told you. Why? Well, I just told you, I didn't know that, but look here. So let's say you exit here for break even or small loss, whatever it is. Do you prefer to have this emotional pain where you don't know if price is going to your stop loss, or you prefer to, okay, get out, let's see, and monitor the price at the same level? As you can see, the price at the same level never closed below. So you have this candle, it can give you the setup, or even furthermore, if you have more further confirmation. For me, this one is good. And you have 15 pips, whatever it is, and these are 42 pips. So you get out here and you are fresh and lucid, and clearly you can take an entry. I just talked about it. Exit here and stay fresh instead of holding. Let's hope that it doesn't hit my stop loss, because if it hits your stop loss here and then goes up, you are not going to re-enter. If then you see, okay, if the candle is here, if the price is going up, it will retest the level. It's not like the price is here ranging over here, then okay, it can go up. No, not necessarily going down and then up again. So it's very, very interesting to notice that and to understand it. Yes, okay, in insight is good to hold, but okay, but also stay fresh and re-enter here for your profits. Further rejection of the level, price ranging. We are not even now we are at New York Open. Wow, this was all London. This is sort of the setup, but of course you get stopped out. It looked pretty, but the price action was too too much noise. If we went like this, tuck tuck, and then you got the candle setup, then you have much more probable that the price will go up. Not if it is in the range. If it is in the range, this setup is not necessarily working. Okay, let's move on. Bounce from the key level, from the PPL, and then I want to see further confirmation for price to go up. We don't have. This is a nice candle flip, but still we are in a downtrend. We have no sign of bullish trend. It's actually the opposite, and it's possibly better to look for sells. And this is the setup that I was looking for, but I was scared by the 60K. This is the perfect candle setup. 15 pips, no drawdown at all. 45, whatever it is, because now you are in trend, breaking below. You don't have nothing on the left hand side. You can even go and revisit here, but this is still 30 pips, so as a scalper it's perfectly fine. You're not trying to catch anything. Only thing, you don't have to be afraid about this PSA. Yeah, and then it taps your level, goes into range. Don't try to catch the reversal. Okay, this is even 50 pips, so with the spread is 45 easily. This could be a nice continuation. Let's see if it works out. It's a little bit too long for my taste. 15 pips is, let's see. We are kind of low on the PPL. Yeah, you get stopped out. This one is a nice one. I was looking at it because now you have further confirmation of price going bullish. Why? Because you have a double bottom, rejection, retesting, and then going up. You're not just ranging. You have this double bottom. Also this one, look, further confirmation. Tuck. Exactly the same. This PPL didn't give anything. This PPL didn't give any lower wick. This one, now we are breaking above. Let's see the next candle. Bearish. Yeah, no entry. Okay. Not that bad. And this one, okay, no wick at all. Let's see the next one. Okay, flips bullish, but with is a doji, doesn't have a candle body. This one is a much better candle. I think now you are too high compared to the range that you have available. But let's see, where did it go? Now is okay. When you have 30 pips at bare minimum, 15 pips. I mean, if you have taken these profit, loss, you can say, let's see. Yeah, not. Look at the very next candle. No sign of exhaustion. The price is not willing to go anywhere else. Maybe also this reversal, but of course it's a first step. Let's see now if we have any. This candle was not. It was too fast. But after that, yeah, the price is just ranging. So you are still bullish because you are overall bullish. Look where you are reacting. But also, yeah, you can take this one, but I don't know if live you would take this candle. Yeah, but we like 30 pips easily. This candle. You have a lot of price action. Better to wait the next PPL. This one, perfect. Breaking above. Let's see where it goes. Let's see. Another tap, not a good sign. This is a good sign, good tap, even here, but still this rejection is not good. Yeah, a lot of bearish pressure, so it's very, very difficult to, if you are in the trade live, to stay focused on it. Yeah, if you don't take the partials, the price action is too messy. Yeah, not even 20 pips, and then you get stopped out. Yeah, the price action was good, actually good. If you entered here, how much? Yeah, 25 pips. Okay. And now we are live. Yes. Okay. Interesting, very interesting. GJ. Okay, it's getting very long, this video. So this was the morning. What we were looking for was a bounce from here, and we were already up. So continuation up. 25 pips above the PPL, above 54.5, and for the rejections that we got at the same level. Then we stay in this range, absolutely. So buys above here, sell if we see, depending on the price action, and buys at this level, 154.2, right? Yeah, buys at bounce. Let's see. Okay, so looking for sells. If we see clear price action, buys, otherwise sells, especially with the hourly closes, and bounces from this level. Okay, as you can see, this was the data. I don't remember what was it. The inflation data, the high inflation data in UK. So was not a real entry. Let's see now if price continues up or it goes down, and we can take further. We can take any sell. Price is ranging. Okay, so let's see here. This is London open, makes a top wick, and then flips bearish. Let's see if we enter very aggressively. I see that this candle, but let's see if we enter very aggressively here with 10 pips stop loss. I think, I mean, we are very, very very tight here. Okay, I mean, it's, I don't know that, yeah, 2 pips of spread. No, I don't, they are not 2 pips of spread. Let's see if price goes down. Yeah, now you get stopped out here. Do you have any further re-entry? Let's see this one. Let's see if we take this one again. Okay. Same 10 pips. $30. Really messy. You see, it's reacting here multiple times. Probably I would have got out around here, but prefer to take 10 pips and get out of it. So let's be realistic. Let's say we get out here. This one, yeah, this one was not was too aggressive to take partials. So we take a loss, we take a partial win, we break even with both. Let's see if we have further entries. I mean, if we take every single top, price is not breaking above. So let's see. But there's this strong. So I don't know if I would have taken here, I would have waited below. Now it's a much nice. So this, let's say this is the first entry, but look at this one. If we want to take the safer entry over here, 10 pips, 40 pips, let's see. Okay, so the first one get the full take profit. The second one goes to break even. Yes, for sure. So now we are at break even. This one is full TP, 30 pips. Yeah, this one would have been nice as well, still intact. But as a scalper, I'm not confident enough. Okay, further entry even below the next PPL. Here. So this one is at break even and letting everything go. Now you enter sells here again, 10 pips slightly above. I mean, I think now we have like 15 pips of range of where to take, you take partials at 15 pips. That's it. I don't know if after this first tap, I would have gone out. You see the rejection, I go out here probably. This, I think I go out at break even. Around here. This one is still alive. I don't know if I take if I take this double and get out 25 pips and get out of the way. Yeah. I see. What you see is this one so far. So for me, this one would have been already out. Let's see if we have further re-entries. No, we only see buys. Yes. Okay, but this was anyway a good scalp. Inside, no, not even inside because I didn't know the price action. 1, 2, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 break even, absolutely fine. Let's see if we have further rejection. buys, no setup. Okay. Do we have any hourly close? So now, so we had New York Stock Exchange. This is 1 hour. It opened here. Open here. Made a top week and is getting rejected. So if it will flip over here. It will flip over here. But this is a nice setup. Very aggressive. I don't know if it is going to work. Even 8 pips. 24, 25. Let's see. Oof. Yes. It worked pretty well with the momentum. Even if it bounced from here, you have plenty of time to exit. This is 10 pips, you get like 5 pips. Okay, fair enough. Or break even. This is full 3 to 1 and even more. What was for? This is 8 pips. Yeah, it was more than 3 to 1. PPL to PPL. Oof, even further after reacting exactly here, which was also this previous support. Very nice indeed. So this, if you had identified, this could also be an entry. Further entry, you have here, you exit here. Ten pips is well above here, and you get 23 pips. And then you see reaction. Oh, let's see this one. I mean, it's yeah, still London. We are closing below here. The only thing is that we are reacting exactly at the same low on the left hand side. How much range do we have? 10 pips. So I need to do like a 5 pips stop loss. Okay, so I say okay, let's see. Hoping for a little overshoot or getting out here. This one was really nice. This entry was really nice. Yeah, no, you get out before. Yes, you see, price does not want to break below. And as you can see, why this candle set up now? Because we are in this range. We are not in a bullish bias. It's not like we're coming from below like we did on Bitcoin here. Where was it at? Looking for buys here or here. We're not coming from below. We are coming from, or was here? Yeah, here. We're on the block that is the opposite. So I might look this entry actually on the opposite side. I don't know. Here. 5 pips. You aim from 10 pips, 20 pips. Let's see if it reacts. Yeah, you have more than 10 pips. This is 15 pips, more than 3 to 1. Look at this. And I took it when I was here. This candle setup is amazing. Main bias is safe. Okay, okay. It went even more than 30 pips. Absolutely nice. And now the volume is going down. So very nice this candle setup. With the main bias, this one is a loss. Doesn't work every time. Win, win. Doing London, we got win, a break even, a win and a loss. So like on GJ alone, 2 losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. So today it was really good. Gold as well, Bitcoin, more difficult Bitcoin, but anyway, sorry for the long video. See you tomorrow.